am on Kodiak Island. It's about 7 this morning and getting ready to hike this mountain behind me. I'm actually going to be starting all the way down there at the very bottom of the ridge and just basically hike that ridge all the way up pretty much to the top there with about 50 pounds of gear. I just found this pitch, which I'm very excited about. I've been gathering this stuff since I was a kid, making candles with it, and it's gonna make great fire starter when I get to the top. I just found all of this cotton grass. I'm gonna pick it and dry it out, and it should make pretty good tinder. I am very excited because I'm in a salmonberry patch, and it's a little late in the season, but the higher up in altitude I go, the more in season they'll be. Okay, so I found some legumeberry plants with legumeberries on them. Oops. There it is. And these are just amazing. So I just came across this sweet crowberry patch. You can see they're just gorgeous. I think I'm really close to the lake, but what I am at is I'm pretty much at the tree line. So I don't want to go too much farther for a camping site because trees are, you know, a pretty big part of my survival strategy. You know, firewood, shelter, all that good stuff. So I am going to leave my gear here, hike up a little bit farther, and just kind of scope it out and see where a good spot would be to build a shelter. I think I'm gonna do is go build my shelter and then come back and take a swim in that gorgeousness. I don't know if you can see it good, but it is beautiful. So that will give me something to look forward to tonight. So I just, when I was bringing my gear up, found this. Check out this rock face. It's already angled in like an A-frame kind of way, so I can just put my wood up like this, and basically I only have to do half the work, which is amazing. Okay, so one of my 10 items was a shovel. I'm just gonna start leveling out the ground, and the first thing I'm gonna do is actually clear out the spot up there where the rocks are loose, so that's not a safety hazard. Okay, so I wanted to get the floor level before I started cutting trees and putting wood on, because I knew it would be really hard to crawl in here and do that later. So I have finished what will be the fireplace and leveled the floor, and now I'm gonna start cutting trees. I've got some braces up, not as many as I would like. 3 to be exact, but it is starting to get late, so I don't really have time to cut any more trees down, nor do I really want to. So I'm now covering everything with the branches that I cut off of the tree that I cut down. Well, there's a couple of trees I cut down. It's actually kind of awesome. I sort of have like a natural door. I think I'm gonna leave it. So I am just now putting on all the rest of the branches, just to try to make this as windproof and whatnot as possible. I am now debating whether or not to leave on my door, which is kind of cool, but it's also scratching me up every time I go in and out. So that's this, which makes it so you can't really see inside very well. I might leave it on for tonight just so I can it probably gives me the illusion of security. Right now what I'm gonna do is actually take some of my snare wire and I'm just gonna wire all these branches wherever they connect to the main supports. I'm gonna go ahead and just wire them together just for extra stability. I don't know if it's actually gonna help, but in my head it makes sense. So that's what I'm doing now. My fireplace. I stacked all these rocks on that side, and you can see the chimney going out there, and then that goes way up to the outside. So I have decided that my ground is too lumpy and I would like some cushion between and some kind of moisture barrier between myself and the ground. So I'm gonna put some branches down. Hopefully that won't make it worse, but it's worth a try. I think that's gonna have to kind of do it for now. Get this tarp up. Okay, so my shelter is officially finished for the night. I've put the tarp on. I've actually done it kind of unconventionally. I put it on the inside by twisting my snare wire around the corner of the tarp. I don't know if you can see it. And then attaching it to my main brace logs, wood. So this is what it looks like on the inside. I definitely feel really safe sleeping in it tonight, even though there's lots of bear poop and lots of bears around. So here is what it looks like. And it's basically a totally legit tent. And it's very warm too. Very warm. So yeah, I'm actually pretty excited about sleeping in it tonight. I am gonna get ready to go wash up and change and then pick a bunch of blueberries. Oh man, so I feel so much better after getting washed up in fresh clothes. And I found this patch of low bush mountain blueberries. Let's see if you can see them. But they are amazing, so I'm gonna pick every last one of them, and that'll be my dinner. I haven't eaten a whole lot today. I was pretty focused on the shelter, but I've been munching on crowberries and spruce needles. I love spruce needles. So I'm really excited about these blueberries. This is gonna be dinner. It's about 5:30 now. It took about 5 hours to build the shelter, which I'm very impressed with. What I came up with in 5 hours. I feel pretty safe in it, so that makes me really happy. And it took just over 3 hours to climb the mountain with the gear to this point, so I'm gonna pick these blueberries. I'm gonna take a break from that and hang out looking at this for a little bit. first washing my water bottle out, and then filling it up for the third time today. Looks pretty good. So I just got up, morning of day 2, and there's actually a buck walking the ridge line down towards me, and there are a doe and 2 fawns that he's walking towards. So even though I don't have my deer tags, I'm gonna just try and see how close I can get, just for fun. So I'm gonna start heading up that way now. Okay, this is how close I've gotten. It would be a really nice shot right here. I think he's just over the other side of this little rock, but I'm also starving, so I'm gonna pick these blueberries first, because I can. I seem to have lost the deer, but that's okay. I wanted to just kind of show you where we are. So my shelter is right there, where that kind of white thing is. That's actually my axe. And then the deer was right there on that ledge. So my shelter was there, the deer were here. I am actually thinking of hiking up this ridge and just kind of around and over there, because I have a feeling there's quite a few more deer up here, and I'd love to see. Plus, it's gorgeous. The sun is rising, and what better place to be? So as you can see, there's another 4 deer down there, and they are booking it. I got to the very top of the ridge line, the very highest point, as you can see. Slight waste of time. Fog rolled in, so it is 100% zero visibility all the way around. This has gone from a kind of role-playing survival situation to an actual survival situation. Thank God I just came across this spring. I don't know if you can see it. So I got a little water. I haven't really had anything to eat in about 24 hours. I have been trapped / lost in this fog for about 3.5 hours now. I'm trying to go down, but it looks like I'm in the middle of a ravine. You can't even really see it. It's just kind of loose gravel. Don't know where it goes. I was trying to follow the ridge line down. So it was getting way too cold to just sit still. So I'm gonna keep trying to make my way down. It'd be amazing to find a trail. I'm gonna try to follow this little creek, but oftentimes that's not a great idea. So I'm basically right now trapped on this rock with a really steep ravine on each side. I am gonna try to make it down this one. I think I might be able to. Okay, so I've started making my way back down a little bit at a time. I have no idea where I'm at. Oh my gosh, the fog just started to lift. And I'm about where I thought I was, thank goodness. That right there is the lake I'm shooting for. If I can get to there, I can follow the creek from there down to where my gear is at. So that's where I'm gonna try to get right now. So there's just this beautiful lake up here. Isn't that amazing? You can see the ocean in the back. Just gorgeous. So that is not the top of the mountain. You can't see the top still because of the fog, but basically that's what I just had to get down in the fog. So I am finally back to my shelter. I don't even know what time it is. It's gotta be around noon. So I've been hiking since 6 a.m. Once I started tracking those deer, which were just up there. And I came back, all of my clothes are dry, which is amazing. So that's pretty cool. So I have clean underwear again and dry underwear, which is amazing. So I'm gonna start, I think I'm gonna start taking my shelter down. But I wanna show it to you first. Okay, so this is inside. I don't know if you can see it, but that's it. And it was actually really comfy to sleep in. Okay, bye-bye shelter.